What's happening, everybody? It is time for another session of Malt Reviews. This is our Christmas review. Merry Christmas to
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, baby.
To everybody out there. Hope everyone's having an amazing holiday season and drinking something very, very special. Everybody should drink something very special during the holidays. And we thought doing a high-end cognac would be very fitting for Christmas. We're actually very big cognac fans, Armagnac fans, brandy fans, and I don't think we've done an ultra premium cognac yet. So for Christmas, we decided to bring out none other than Hennessy Richard. This is Hennessy's flagship product. This is their high-end bottle. Their stuff in here is old as, I believe, 200 years old. I would be very surprised if there's a large amount of that in there. But it is fine aged cognac. This is some of their top of the line stuff, and it comes in a gorgeous decanter. And we have the box, but the room here wasn't very fitting to show you the box and everything. So, but it comes in a beautiful box. They really make you feel like you're getting a very high-end product. Of course, you're paying for that. That's part of the marketing. And this bottle ranges in depending on where you're getting it from, anywhere from like $3,000 to $5,000, depending on where you're shopping. The prices definitely really vary. So call it around a $4,000 bottle in most places here in the U.S. So an ultra premium cognac, and we've been letting this thing breathe. And we just want to share this with you guys as our Christmas review. The color,
Ooh, baby.
a lot of cognacs have added colorant in it. This one does not. My research tells me it does not. And as you can see, it's just a very deep, rich, golden, gorgeous color. And it just shows
like red wine.
Yeah, exactly. It's going towards red. It's beautiful, and knowing that something's been aged for so long, over 100 years of aging. There's liquid in here that's been aged for over 100 years. It's just, even if it's a tiny bit, you're tasting liquid history. Their reputation's on the line with this particular product, as they're claiming that it's their finest and best. And they put it in something like this. Yeah, we're going to enjoy this right now with you guys on the nose.
Let's find out.
It's so perfumey and just so beautifully fragrant. It's almost like, and it's coming to mind right now because of my place, where we're lighting a lot of candles around the house, and a lot of them have these beautiful like sandalwood smells and vanilla smells, and some of them even the Christmas time kind of spices. So it's reminding me of all these scented candles of sandalwood and vanilla and tobacco and Christmas spices, and it really just took me there right away, because you're getting such beautiful fragrant stuff just coming right through, that beautiful sandalwood coming through right away, that touch of that muskiness.
The first thing I get these amazing exotic wild forest mushrooms. Just such earthiness, like forest floor and forest mushrooms. But then, similar to what Darby's saying, imagine like this exotic spice, high quality wood, kind of like sandalwood, and you just soak it. You soak it in all these different fruit juices. So you have this crazy wood spice element with these deep concentrated dark fruit juices. It's very unique.
This is definitely also, notice that the first things we said, he talked about earthiness. I talked about that sandalwood and spices and all these things. And normally when you nose a cognac, kind of a regular high-end cognac that's not an ultra premium one necessarily, you tend to just kind of get that sweetness, and that grape comes through right away. Where this definitely, you could smell that it's a cognac, you could smell that it comes from grapes, but it's got so much other stuff going on, which makes it so unique and different. And this is packed with jammy fruits as well, blueberries coming through for sure, and then, you know, some dark, rich red fruits coming through for sure. Definitely some of that grape coming through for sure. And then age qualities, like a touch of that leather and tobacco coming through, with the earthiness, funky mushrooms like Mike was mentioning, that sandalwood and vanilla and Christmas spices coming through, all integrating, and it's just so silky smooth on the nose. It noses like there's zero alcohol in there. You know, you could give this almost like you could give it to a child and they'll think it's fruit juice and want to drink it. I know that sounds bad, but it's not. Yeah, it's not that. It's rich and intense, but you know what I'm trying to say. You can tell it's an alcoholic beverage, obviously.
Oh, it's got so much like deep, dark, dirty, like Havana cigar box. This leather, this beautiful aged leather, like throw in the bananas, like flambéed bananas, like rum, deep, dark, rich, molassesy rum. It's got so much of that in it with, true, very dark, jammy fruits, like light fruits like apricot, peach, but then like dark, like strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, red currant, black currant, like deep, dark, jammy, concentrated fruits they've been cooking for a long time. But again, that wood, that beautiful wood is the main element that ties everything together. The wood, I don't think I've ever had maybe more exotic wood play in this cognac than any other cognac.
The definitely getting some orange oil, and I'm talking about orange oil coming from an orange peel. If you ever made a cocktail and then you're using the orange peel, or if you squeeze it or whatever, it leaves like this oily feeling on your hands, and if you smell it, you really get that orange oil coming from the peel, and it's concentrated in this. It's really concentrated, sweet, luscious orange oil coming through. Everything almost like you can make, it's almost like you could take this and make different scented candles with it.
Yeah.
You know, like high-end candles, because it's just oozing with fragrant stuff. You know, along with some of that earthiness and everything that we talked about, there's a floral element to it too.
It's such a good call. No, it's like he keeps talking about candles, and honestly, it's like you walk into like a Bath and Body Works, like a candle store, like Yankee Wax candle store, but not in like the bad, overly sweet, like, you know, nasty way. Just like the best, most warm, spicy, kind of musky, exotic, pleasurable candles. That's a really good call. It just like all those smells and spices.
Like a nice rum raisin kind of dessert.
Yeah.
All right, palate.
Let's do it. Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Something that this does, which will cater to so many different people's palates, because on the palate, let's be real, there are people that are very wealthy that are not necessarily fine spirits enthusiasts like we are. And a lot of you guys are. We are enthusiasts. We're obsessed with this stuff, right? There are people that are gonna get this as a business gift, right? And they're rich and they want a fancy piece at their bar, so it's gonna be a decoration piece in their mansion. And the reason why I bring this up is, on the palate, this has a very effortless feel and just a poof. You swallow it and there's just this poof, where you get it and it kind of like, the alcohol part of it is just boom, disappears. There's no alcohol, right? Yet at the same time, it's so seamless and effortless, which someone who's not necessarily into fine spirits would be like, wow, this is so smooth and amazing. It's like, it goes down so perfect. It's such a high-end product. That person will love it. Yet, it's a blast of flavor at the same time. You normally don't get, it's normally one or the other, right? You're normally not getting blast of flavor and this like seamlessness like in your mouth. I'm not even saying that the right way, but it's, I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's just this, such an effortless creaminess, zero alcohol coming through, yet the sides of my mouth are salivating with flavor. And everything is coming through. Yet at the same time, you can taste that this has been sitting and aging for a while, because you could kind of feel the wood without feeling the wood, right? Like it's definitely there in its drying elements, but it's kind of not there at the same time. Very hard to explain. Haven't really had many spirits like it, to be honest with you. So it's very unique in that way. I hope I'm explaining it the right way. I'm probably not, but whatever. I'm doing my best. Very unique in that way. Definitely getting loads of the Christmas spices and the sandalwood, along with a touch of that earthiness. Really floral, really fruity. That orange oil is definitely there. And like I said, it fills your mouth with flavor. You could feel the wood play, yet it's so seamless and effortless, and no alcohol bite whatsoever. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is the connoisseur style drinker, the enthusiast that likes the cask strength stuff, will really enjoy it. And the person who's really not that into it, who just has a high-end product on their bar, which a lot of people that own this piece, unfortunately, that's a lot of the people that have it, that person will love it too. So it kind of works. It kind of works all the way around. So I don't think this could be, in the wrong person's hands in that sense.
Yeah, man, I think I know what you mean. Like, I think of it like if you look back to our review on the Macallan Rare Cask, to me, that's like a watered down kind of naked version of Macallan 18, where you have some of those flavors, but the mouthfeel and the overall strength and amount of flavors ends up wearing kind of thin because it just feels watered down. At least that's my opinion. Whereas this, it goes down really smooth. So if you're not looking for the extra layers of flavor, you won't find that strength. You'll say, man, this is smooth. There's no alcohol burn. Like you say in the effortless, it's easy to drink. It's perfect. But then for us, where our palates have been trained a little bit, we're just bagging for all these different flavors and different take on things. It's got all that strength and all the extra flavors, and it caters to us as well. And the biggest thing I get just this perfect amount of oak. And imagine you take this oak, this beautiful, perfect, fresh oak, and you just soak it for years in like crazy jammy fruits and vanilla, pecan, almond, praline, ice cream, and these honey glazed walnuts and everything, but it's all been soaked into the wood. It's all with regard to the wood and the oak play. That's the biggest thing I get from this that's so unique.
One more sip. Oh, what an after dinner drink, huh?
Yeah. And again, it is smooth, but especially that second sip,
More drying.
it's just that perfect amount of drying,
Yeah.
and it just accentuates the oakiness.
It really lets you know the mouth, especially the second sip. It really lets you know the oak play, the wood play, what the wood has contributed to this, because it just would not, I don't know, like when we did the latest version of the Hennessy Paradis, the current release of that, we're just not a big fan of, and you can see our review on that if you watch it, because it's a good cognac, but it just tastes like juice. It's just watered down, and it lacks depth, and it lacks that feel of it's been sitting in a fine. It's been sitting in like a fine cask, and really that fine wood that is really played along with the spirit, and it's just kind of like straight grape juice. Older versions of that bottle are quite excellent. So I'm talking about the latest version, but this one is staying strong. Older version, current version. This one's a hit. So again, I don't know if we've done. Can't remember how many cognac reviews we've done. There are other cognacs we really like that we'll also show you. We haven't done many, like Mike said, only a handful. This one being, one of our favorites. This is excellent. This is gonna get in my book, a 93 out of 100. Just love it that much.
Yeah, this actually tastes like there's 200-year-old stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
I've had cognacs where they say there's, who knows how much, but there's 100-year-old stuff in it, and you can barely taste the age. But this, that don't play the age, this gets a strong 94 for me.
Right on. As you guys could see, we picked something we really, really loved as our Christmas review. I'm sure there's going to be a few people that watch this that have tried it. I'd love to see what you guys' opinion on this is. And yeah, let us know what you think. Click that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this review. And we'll see you guys soon again. Happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas.